I know that I'm late. I wanted to get on earlier, but you know what? I just had so many errands to run. I hate running errands. I hate that. Anyhow, here we are. First person is Jay, me and Brianna Aries. Okay, you've got communication coming in, although it may be slow or maybe even a little sporadic. Things should be moving forward a little bit between now and the end of the month, maybe even like into the month of August. You may be seeing communication pick up. You may be feeling like things are moving forward, even if it is slow. You could be seeing one another. Kind of going with the flow of things right now is suggested, but things are okay. Summer, love. When it comes to love, explore your options. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve, and don't rush into anything. Slow and steady wins the race, but life's moving forward, not backwards. So if you're not with anyone, it's probably new energy coming in. Could be a Scorpio, maybe a Cancer. You have happiness coming in around a well-functioning, well-balanced relationship before the end of this year, but exploring your options leads to success. Queen City for tomorrow. Queen City for tomorrow. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Could be spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or possibly a Libra. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Life begins to move forward. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Elizabeth, General. You have a wish that comes true around like finances improving between now and the end of the year. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. If you've recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past, and a wish comes true. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and you might be feeling a little bit more financially secure. Life's moving forward and you're ready for it. Pretty good. Charlie, my mind is all over the place. What's coming up for me? You've got feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, and you may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Listen to your intuition. If there's anything that you're feeling undecided about, or if you have mixed emotions, or you're feeling like I'm not sure if I should do this, maybe it's not a good idea, the answer may be that it's not a good idea because you have like a small like disappointment coming in. It's like a mini tower moment, and like feeling weighed down and burdened. Anything that you're trying to control or manipulate, or if someone's trying to control or manipulate you, I would try to distance yourself from that. Exploring your options could lead to success around social activity, and cause for celebration comes in around life moving forward, leaving the past in the past. Life is moving forward. Not bad. Not bad. Red, Ryan's sister's feelings about what happened to me. Okay, I don't know what happened, but she may be feeling like bad, disappointment, worried, stressed, not know what to do or not know how to help. Or yeah, like there's a little negativity. It may feel like it was not favorable. Georgia, Virgo and me in your future, just texting now. Probably going to see one another relatively soon. You do have like love or things around love changing for the better quickly. Success coming in. Areas of your life that have been stagnant should now start to move forward. So if you haven't heard from this person in a while, now communication may resume or start to pick up and things move forward. Listen to your intuition. Expressing your wants and needs may be helpful and could also lead to feeling like relief. Lydia, Leo 40 towards me. Does he make an offer? Yeah, I think that you're going to hear from him soon, and you're probably going to see one another. maybe sometime towards the end of the month, beginning of next, but it should be this summer. It should be before the end of the summer. Yeah, you're going to hear from him. Julie, when do you see A calling me back? Could be soon, like maybe over the weekend, next couple of days. Lydia, oh, you're very welcome. Thank you, thank you. Talk with Lily, General. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, and you may be feeling like life is moving forward. Weight of the world is slipping off your shoulders. Negativity moves into the past. Feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You have the world at your feet and choices and options coming in around social activity. Listen to your intuition. Sandy, General for the near future. Oh, there's a person in the background again. Oh my God, I don't see it. You guys are going to have to show it to me. What? Avery, I can't get up right now. Take Cyrus with you. Take Cyrus with you. The light's on. It's fine. There's nothing in the bathroom. We were just in there. Sandy, you're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. Although you may be reconnecting with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while, life is still moving forward. You have a wish that comes true. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Money comes in, finances improve, and you may be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Avery, you really can't go to the bathroom yourself? What do you think is in the bathroom? What are you going to do in a couple of weeks when you start kindergarten? Nobody is going to take you to the bathroom. Nobody's going to take you to the bathroom. I promise you that. When are you going to learn to go to the bathroom yourself? You're almost 6 years old. What are you going to do? Pee in your pants in the classroom? Well, what are you going to do? You have to go to the bathroom yourself. We've been in that bathroom tonight how many times?
What?
How many times? There's nothing in the bathroom to be afraid of. What are you going to do? The teacher's not going to take you to the bathroom in kindergarten. So I don't know what you're going to do about getting over this fear of the bathroom. There's nothing in there. My goodness. So crazy. Yeah, I don't see the person. Somebody's going to have to send it to me. Vicky, general around Leo and I for this week. There's possible communication coming in, but I don't see all that much happening. Now, if you already have plans, that can continue. Whatever you have planned may move forward, but if you don't have plans, I don't see all that much changing. Nine of Wands in reverse can indicate that maybe there's a long road ahead of you, or maybe there's a little stagnation. Look out for having an argument or bickering over something, or not seeing eye to eye on something, but it's not that big of a deal. But it looks kind of like a little bit of a slow week. Julie, would A be reaching out due to WG documents or his clothes? It may have something to do with the documents. I don't see it either, but I didn't the last time. Remember, somebody, I think Adonis outlined it. Susie, T the Capricorn and I for next week. May feel like the situation of the relationship is strengthening because you've got strength coming in, communication coming in, and you could be spending time together. Be clear about your wants and needs. Don't be afraid to express your feelings around the situation, and life will move forward. Peach, General. I didn't do Peach, right? Peach, General. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. And you may feel relief around finances improving. Listen to your intuition. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Jasmina, money. You have the world at your feet and negativity moves into the past. Perseverance pays off, and then you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time with a Sagittarius. You've got life coming into balance, and life begins to move forward. Mihak, General. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. A little more financial stability comes in. Feeling a little bit more like perseverant and ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Listen to your intuition. Life comes into balance and begins to move forward. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Maybe planning travel to water, by water, or around water. Priscilla, General. You have weight of the world slips off your shoulders and choices and options coming in around social activity. Slow and steady wins the race, but lay down the law, set boundaries, and life moves forward. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, and you may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Aries Sun for the next 24. Next 24, disappointments heal and move into the past. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You're no longer holding yourself back. You have the world at your feet. Money comes in, finances improve. You may be feeling grounded and stable around finances. And you also feel like life is coming into balance. Life begins to move forward. Not bad. Not bad. Beautiful one for tomorrow. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Empress could be bringing in love and money or more of it. Life's moving forward towards grander pastures. Teamwork is favored, and you may have something out of the blue, fun and spontaneous happen. Maybe spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Something could happen that makes you happy with the sun. Kick it. How is Dee feeling about us not speaking? Right now he looks a little annoyed or irritated about something. I don't know if there was an argument. And he's kind of annoyed, so he's kind of okay right now. I don't think he's let go of whatever happened. He's still a little upset about or pissed. Julie has MSHR started with my paperwork for the research out to me. Okay, let's see. I think they have started, and I think that they'll reach out to you probably within the next couple of weeks with a new opportunity. It looks pretty positive. Cinnamon for the weekend. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time with Sagittarius or a Virgo. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. You could be planning travel. Listen to your intuition. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, whatever it is, it would be positive. Maybe spending time with a Leo. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could make you feel relieved. Mary, general. Might have choices and options that come in around social activity. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Life's moving forward. Slow and steady wins the race, but life's moving forward and you're ready for it. Money comes in, finances improve. Lay down the law, set boundaries if you feel as if someone is overstepping. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief, and you could have a little bit of like feeling like your luck is changing for the better. Pretty good. T-Bet, me and Jay the Gemini. Well, you might have something fun and exciting happen, or you may do something on a whim. You've got the Empress here bringing in love and money or more of it. Exploring your options could lead to success. Listen to your intuition. You have happiness coming in around the situation, feeling a little bit more balanced. So there may be somewhat of an improvement on the horizon. Katrina, how does Nathan feel that I haven't responded back to his text? He thinks that you're being spiteful, so he's just kind of like, okay, fine. Like, he's kind of neutral. Yeah. But he thinks that, like, you're being spiteful or you're making him pay for something. Yeah, being spiteful. I guess that's the best way to put it. Taylor, for next Thursday, love. Could have a new journey on the horizon, possible with an water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Or something out of the blue, fun and exciting may happen around romance. You also may have choices and options. If you're already with someone, I would say expect romance to be spontaneous and fun, and also well-functioning next Thursday. Not with anyone, you may also have a Libra around or a Taurus. Michelle, general for next week. Might be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Old wounds heal and move into the past. If you had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Maybe spending time with a Libra. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. And you may be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Vicky, general for tomorrow. You have life coming into balance and teamwork is favored. You could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Money may come in or finances could be improving. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. But if you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Dee Dee for the rest of the day. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. May have choices and options that come in around social activity. New beginnings around the horizon that lead to success. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and you could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Julie, do you see all the classes completed August 2nd? I think you can have everything completed by then, yes. Hi, Adonis. Pickett, how does D, our split, how does D feel about the split? Right now, he might be feeling like everything is out of balance and disappointing. So he may feel like he does need some time away from it. From whatever happened, he's kind of upset about whatever happened, and he's feeling like he needs some space. Lucinda, general for July 28th through the 30th. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You've got feeling grounded and stable, and you may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Choices and options come in around social activity. Disappointment heals and moves into the past. You might be feeling like an idea for like a side business, side project, side hustle. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward. Could be spending time with a Libra or a Gemini. Adrian, I'm thinking about applying for an orderly job at the hospital, but they want a person that has strength and stamina to do the work. Check if I have the strength and stamina to get the job. I think you do. You could get that job, and you could do well at it. Yeah, that's possible. Rimmel, general. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business, and you have money coming in. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders, and you may be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or possibly fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may be feeling grounded and stable around finances, and something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Miss Billy, love in a relationship. Looks a little bit like it's kind of all over the place. Like you might be like living like a cycles of roller coaster. Like feeling like perseverance pays off and may help things move forward, but then there's like walking away and leaving things in the past and feeling stressed and burdened around the situation. There also is indecision and stagnation, and there also could be a third party that's interfering with this situation that may be something that's part of this cycle. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful. Look out for the Emperor in reverse. Somebody may be trying to control or manipulate the situation or the other person, or there's some level of manipulation here somewhere. I would be careful with that because it may cause further issues. Expressing your wants and needs around this situation could be helpful, but think about what it is that you want and need for yourself before like moving forward. Sumia, how do I heal emotionally? You have to focus on yourself. So healing emotionally, there's growth, change, and transformation that comes in around self-healing when you focus on yourself. Whatever it is that happened that is, whatever the wound is, it's not about the specific situation. It's about what it brings up inside us. So like, let's just say, for example, I don't know, you always had to get high grades, and then like you wind up failing a class, or your parents are like putting you down, and like you need to heal from that emotional wound. You got that same wound of like always having to get the highest grade, or always having to be the smartest, or always having to be perfect. And then like what happens when you fall short? That wound will replay throughout life until you heal it. So you have to first identify what the problem is if you want to heal it. Like, okay, I'm healing the fact that I have to be okay with not being perfect all the time. And then when something comes up that happens, you have to recognize that, okay, I'm not upset because I don't look perfect. I'm upset because my not looking perfect brings up the old wound that I have inside myself where I feel the need to always be perfect. Or you see what I'm saying? It's like you have to figure out what it is you need to heal from, and then you have to figure out what it is that's bringing up that wound. Like I mentioned this this happened a very long time ago, and it was so stupid, but we knew what was happening. It was around COVID. It may have been just when things started to reopen. I had a friend who I used to walk with her. Avery was like an infant. We used to walk. She would drive over here. We should park her car in my lot, and then we would walk for a couple of hours because we had nothing to do. And we did it a lot. Almost every day, maybe 5 days a week, we did it a lot. So one day she mentions to me that, I don't remember exactly what happened, but she had a friend who she hadn't seen in a while, and we had already had plans to walk, and she was going to break plans with me to see her friend. But the situation is, she's been seeing me and spending time with me for weeks, several times. And it's not like, it's like in my head, it's like, oh yeah, it's no big deal because you haven't seen this friend. You've been seeing me, I'll see you tomorrow or whenever. It doesn't make that big of a difference. But the way that it happened almost made, it kind of came off as if she was like, I'm not going to hang out with you today. I'm going to hang out with her. Now, I'm a fucking grown adult. I'm not a 12-year-old. But it was brought up that wound in me. So when she said, she's like, are you mad at me? And I'm like, I'm not mad at you because I understand that you haven't seen your friend. But it's that wound of always having somebody else being chosen over me. Like, and I'm not talking about like a love relationship. This happened to me with friends. But we could identify the problem and understand what was happening. And then it wasn't like, it didn't have to turn into me giving her the cold shoulder or me blowing her off, because I knew what I was feeling. She knew what happened, and it really wasn't a big deal. But it doesn't have to be a big deal to bring up that emotional wound. And then, like, I forgot about it in a couple of hours. I kind of shook it off because it's like I kept saying to myself, this is not a big deal. It's not a personal thing. It makes total sense. But you have to heal that wound. Otherwise, you keep replaying it. You don't emotionally heal, and you don't like mature. So people give each other the cold shoulder. People don't answer the phone. People make excuses. Like, that doesn't help the relationship. But figuring out what it is that happened, why you got upset about it, how can we move past this, that helps you heal. And then finding something to do that you enjoy, that you can kind of sink your teeth into, which will help to build your self-esteem and will help you put all that old shit in the past. Like, sometimes you just need to focus on something else. Like I mentioned too, one time I was going through a really shitty time. It was really shitty. And I just I had to go back to singing. I had to go back to my voice coach because I needed something to, like, I needed somewhere to focus my energy where I couldn't think about anything else. I needed something I could practice, something I had to focus on, something that could take my mind away from what was going on in my head. And it was really helpful at the time. And those would be my best suggestions as far as emotional healing. Identifying the problem is the first thing. Why am I feeling like this? Maybe, Mary, maybe it is. But I don't see it right now, so someone's going to have to show it to me. Because I think the way you could see it, it's like backwards for me, so I can't see it. You have a spine scan tomorrow. Okay, good luck. Good luck. Julie, when did you see Art coming around like he wants me around? I mean, I think he wants you around right now. But, you know, he just may come off a little bit like detached, stoic, maybe even a little grumpy, but I do think he wants you there. You might start to feel a little bit better as we get, like, maybe more towards, like, early fall. Avery, did you fall asleep? Tiffany, general. You've got success coming in around work, school, or business. Money coming in. Finances could be improving. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Something nice may happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Listen to your intuition. Julie, when do you see A reaching out because he wants to link back up? Maybe within the next couple of months, like maybe sometime between now and October. Hi, Mel. Red. General on how I was perceived at Rain. Was I crazy? I don't think you were crazy. I think you came off as somebody maybe having a good time, ambitious, attractive, somebody who's a lot of fun, spontaneous, maybe a little bit on the outgoing side. I wouldn't say crazy. Vicky, the thing is, if you give advice, which I have learned, then you must take it yourself. Otherwise, you tell someone something false, and you can't do it personally. What were we talking about? I don't remember. I can't remember what we were talking about. Red, is there a video of me cussing out the racist group? There could be, yes. MR, I was talking to M about my strategy in training her. Did she think I was doing a great job when I shared my plans in training T? Yeah, more or less, I think so. John, the next few weeks for me. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and a disappointment heals and moves into the past. You may be spending time with a Sagittarius. You could feel like feeling like somebody's making you an offer that would be hard to turn down, with having choices and options. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Make sure you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Red, if so, what's the outcome? If so, what's the outcome for me? Of what, because of the video? I don't think anything's going to happen. I don't think you did anything bad. Yeah, I don't think anything happens. MR, will Kay say great things about me when he talks about my promotion come up when they talk to him about my performance? Yeah, I think so. It looks pretty positive. Things move forward towards greener pastures with success coming in around feeling focused, grounded, stable, and sincere. Pretty good. Yeah, it looks good. Angel, why did ZK contact me? Moon is in reverse. A secret or something will get revealed. I don't know what that is, but you'll find out. It may have something, they may need something from you. They could be feeling down and out. They may feel like maybe a little bit lonely. They're putting, It's like they're putting it out there. They may be reaching out to people that they haven't spoken to in a while. Moon's in reverse. You're going to find out more about it. There's more that comes out around the situation. I don't know what their relationship is to you, but it looks like it's relatively innocent. Like, I don't think that they're looking for anything bad. Julie, when October, November rolls around, will Kay still be working at the same place? I don't think so. Maybe not. Maybe not. Red, how did the people at Mort's feel about me last night? Okay, may have found you to be like successful, well balanced. Maybe somebody who's having a good time, strong, confident, independent, and like well balanced. Pretty good. Cosmic. I have an interview at the piping company for RH recruiting role. Will I get an offer with them, or am I better with GS? They could give you an offer, and my suggestion would be to take the first, whatever comes in first, I would go with, because GS has been like, they've been, not that they're, I mean, they're a little bit unstable with finances, but they're kind of like stringing you along. If somebody offers you a full-time job, I would take it. I would take it. Let's see what happens with it. You may get that. Stacy, for tomorrow, you've got success coming in around work, school, or business. May hear from somebody hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Maybe feeling grounded and stable too around finances improving. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You could have choices and options around social activity. MR, T's thoughts about me lately, how she thinks our interactions have been back to normal and not as pissed. Yeah, it looks like, look, she may be feeling like it's moving into the past. Whatever was not good is moved into the past, and now things are a little bit more balanced and better functioning, grounded and stable. Maybe slow and steady wins the race, but that life is moving forward towards greener pastures. I think she's kind of feeling relief around it. Sean, am I correct in my decision to separate myself from Kay, or am I being overly emotional? I don't think you're being overly emotional. It looks like this has been out of balance, or it's been causing enough stress for a long time that making the decision may be keeping your own peace, which would be suggested. Brenda, for tonight and tomorrow. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You may reconnect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. Sheeta, what's coming towards me? May have money coming in, or finances can be improving. Listen to your intuition. With choices and options coming in, life begins to move forward. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You may be feeling like teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Feeling better compensated, better respected around a new work or job or business opportunity. Maybe a financial abundance coming in. MR, general. You may have a wish that comes true here. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. The solution to a problem is in front of you. You should figure it out before the end of this month. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and negativity moves into the past. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and you're making decisions that push life forward. You may even be planning travel. Macy, general for the weekend. You've got anxiety eases and moves into the past, and perseverance pays off. Feeling like you have choices and options around social activity, negativity moves into the past. Maybe spending time with you got a Scorpio and a Cancer around. And then a disappointment is healing and moving into the past, and teamwork is favored. Twin flames, general. Maybe spending time with a Virgo. You may get good news that comes in around work, school, or business. Working on a new creative project or creative hobby is possible. Making decisions that push life forward. Maybe planning travel, possibly a road trip. Old wounds heal and move into the past. And feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Elizabeth, will I get my unemployment benefits Monday? You should. If you don't, you should get it soon. Like maybe by Wednesday. Angel, will I get a promotion this month? I don't know if you're going to get one this month, but you may get one before the end of the year. Slow and steady wins the race, but life moves forward successfully. You have more money coming in. You may be feeling like finances are improving. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Pallavi, love. Exploring your options around love could lead to success. You've got a Sagittarius here. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. You might be feeling like life has come into balance. With the Empress, you've got love and money coming in, or more of it. You've got disappointments healing and moving into the past. Could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Lucky, will Brianna and Brad ever get married? You know, I would never say never to anything, but I don't see marriage here as of right now. Elizabeth, will I get the job at Rebecca Children's Services? You could get the job. Yeah, that's possible. You got better than a 70% chance, yes. Iman, will Alex come back soon? Come back to what? What's he coming back to? Taylor, next Thursday. Love, I answered that one a while ago. Elizabeth, love for August. Love for August. You've got a new journey that begins. And you could be spending time, well, you got a couple of people here. You have an Aries here, and then you have another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Maybe a little slow and steady wins the race. Leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you. Explore your options, leads to success around love. Not bad. Not too bad. Devaya, am I right feeling that D is a bit sneaky? I think you're right. Yeah. I think you're right. D for the weekend. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Life could change for you for the better quickly when you express your wants and needs around, like, personal connections or choices and options around social activity, kind of a thing. Maybe paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Listen to your intuition. Red, outcome if I go back to V. Looks okay. I don't know what it is, but life moves forward. Life comes into balance, being guided by the divine. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't go back. Shonda, next week. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You may be feeling like you have something nice happening around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Life changes for you for the better quickly. You have feeling like you're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward and you're letting go of things that didn't work or that no longer serve you, and you're moving past it towards happiness. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Divya, am I right? The D. Oh, I did that one. Nat, general. Slow and steady wins the race, but a new journey may be beginning. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Negativity moves into the past, and old wounds heal and move into the past. Not bad. Not bad. Julie, when A comes back around in October, what may be his situation then? I don't see that much has changed. It still looks similar, like things are stagnant. And yeah, that may be frustrating. J, love. You have a committed relationship here. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you have romance heating up. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it, and you have happiness coming in. Could be with a Taurus or a Capricorn, maybe with a Leo. Exploring your options leads to success around love. If you're already with someone, your current relationship should be strengthening and it should be functioning pretty well. Ruchi, next in love. Disappointment heals and moves into the past, and a wish comes true. Anxiety heals and or anxiety is easing and moving into the past. You could be spending time with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. New beginnings around the horizon. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You've got choices and options that come in around love. Now, water comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but Scorpio and Cancer come up the strongest. Then you also have Sagittarius and Leo around. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve, because you should have choices. Crow's Nest, love for the immediate future. Things look a little slow. If you're currently with someone, things may be functioning average. If you're not with anyone, I don't see all that much changing quickly. Slow and steady wins the race. There may be an earth sign coming in towards Capricorn, Virgo. That could be new energy, but it might not be on the immediate horizon. It may take a little bit of time. Stephanie, next major change for me. Could be going back to school, learning a new area of study, or a new beginning around work, school, or business that leads to success. Not bad. Tanya, love coming in. When it comes to love, life can change for you for the better quickly, and you have happiness coming in around life moving forward. Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries is around, and then you have a wish that comes true around a new journey. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well around love moving forward. Not bad. Not bad. Hi, Lisa. Welcome. General? Sure. Lisa, General. You got the world at your feet, and you should be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Maybe making decisions that push life forward towards greener pastures, and you could be spending time with an Aries. Old wounds heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success, especially where like work, school, or business is concerned. And you could be planning travel, possibly a road trip. Areas of your life that you feel have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward between now and the end of the year. Tanya, General, anything good coming in? Yeah, you have a wish that comes true and the world is at your feet. Maybe planning travel, could be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or an Aries. And then you might be making decisions that are pushing life forward towards greener pastures. Not bad, not bad. Five, good things coming in love. Exploring your options around love could lead you to success. Leave the past in the past and new doors open. You could have a Sagittarius or an Aries coming in. You could have long-term potential around your next connection. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Exploring your options around love leads to success. Cosmic, is Amber right about admin and product coordinator roles being overwhelming? Will I regret taking an offer from GS? I think it could be overwhelming at times, but I don't think that you would regret it. Julie R. was downstairs in the house all this time until just now. He just left for work. I was too lazy to go down and check before. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think he was down there. Adonis, I saw one that was about something that you thought was a dupe and then it wasn't, then you thought it wasn't. Is that the email, or did you send another one? Oh yeah, yeah. That's, and then I said that I thought that, yeah, I'm not sure now. I thought I answered one this morning. Maybe that was yesterday. It's all blending together now. Maybe that was yesterday. Bright as light. What is Alvara thinking and plotting against me? I don't see her plotting anything against you. She just made, like, there may be animosity around the situation. But I don't see her doing anything to you as of right now. Oh, then I didn't see that one. I'll go back and look after the live stream. Tanya, Aries showed up in my energy. What the snail's next move? It could be communication comes in, but it's slow. We already know it's slow, but there should be communication at some point. Bright as light. She's been cutting my benefits. I don't know what you mean by that. But I don't see her plotting anything against you. So if she feels like, I don't know what these benefits are, but if she feels like it's hers or it's something that she's entitled to, that may be why she's taking the liberty to cut something. But like, I don't see her like, I don't know, setting you up, trying to get you run over, you know what I mean, getting you fired. I don't see her doing anything like that. Julie, how would I like being at the Phoenix place? I think you would like it. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that could push life forward. New beginnings on the horizon that lead to success. I think you would like it. It looks good. Woo! Excuse me. Hawaii for next week. You have growth, change, and transformation coming in and around work, school, or business. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Money comes in, finances improve. Listen to your intuition. You might be feeling like grounded and stable around finances, and take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. She's asking your husband to divorce you. Fucking people are crazy. Crazy. Tanya, Jay the Gemini's next move is kind of emotional. But you got communication coming in, or communication is picking up. Perseverance pays off around the situation. You may want to spend time together, or you may wind up doing something like on a whim, out of the blue, like unplanned, like, hey, let's go grab coffee, or something that's like not a big deal. Lee, does Q the Taurus really want to be with me? Like, are you talking about like be with you in a committed relationship, or hang out and hook up? Because I don't see commitment here, but it does show passion. So it depends where you are in the relationship with this person. If this is something new, I would say there may be potential, but I would hold off on sex. I would hold off on sex until you get a commitment, if that's something you're looking for. If you're just asking if this is somebody who wants to hang out or hook up with you, yeah, that could be true. It's something new, then I would give it a little bit of time and let's see what happens. Is there anyone here I have an answer for yet? Tanya, Edward the Capricorn, same thing, all emotional. You know, he may be really struggling because he feels like he screwed this all up. And then it's like he's looking for things to move forward. He's got a little anxiety because he may feel like things are a little out of balance. You're going to hear from him, and he's probably going to want to get together. I think he may be feeling a little bit like maybe he shouldn't bring up getting to get together, or maybe he feels like he screwed it up. I mean, he did. He screwed it all up. But he's not happy with that. He wants to get back in your good graces, but I think he may feel like it's too late for that. Adonis says, my best friend be Aquarius, not to be confused with the other one. Why would we be confused by all these Aquarians? The world is small. Do they have a crush on me? Maybe a little bit. Yeah, it could be a little bit. Lee, how did Jordan the Gemini feel when I asked him if he was bi? Moon is in reverse. Something may get revealed around the situation that could need to be dealt with. So there may be more communication that comes in. Like there may be further discussion around it. May have felt shocked or out of balance, unexpected, and then now there's going to be more communication about it with that moon in reverse. Let's see what happens. Tanya, romance. When it comes to romance, you've got perseverance pays off. You could be spending time with Sagittarius. Then you have another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Negativity is moving into the past. Choices and options are coming in around romance. There's the Capricorn, Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. New beginnings on the horizon that lead to success. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Jess, when will things resolve with my grandmother? Okay, I don't know what it is or how long this has been going on, but there's like, it's like between 13 and 15. So if it's something that could be easily resolved, like I don't know, like a medical issue or an insurance issue or something like that. It'll probably be within the next 2 weeks, give or take. If this is a bigger issue, like, I don't know, selling a house or something that may take more time, it could be between 13 and 15 months. Hello for tomorrow. You have a new journey that begins around work, school, or business, or a new journey that begins, and then you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Lily, hoping all this hard work will pay off and I'll be able to get a permanent contract job by September or October. I'm working very long hours with less pay as a temp. I do think you're going to be able to get a permanent job there. The hard work you put in should be paying off with the Seven of Pentacles. Leo, I did a bunch of testing for blood and urine. What is the energy? Will they give answers? Yeah, I think you will get answers, and I think something will get resolved. Or, yeah, something will get resolved, or something that needs to be dealt with will have like a solution. I don't see it yet. Oh, I did Adonis. Bright as light. Is Amar talking shit behind my back? Everybody's talking shit behind everybody's back. Yes. But let's ask the cards. Yeah, everybody talks shit. To think that somebody is not ever talking shit is, I mean, it's not realistic. It's like that's what people do. They talk shit. They vent. Maybe women more than men, generally speaking, but even men. Lolly for next week. You've got a wish comes true when life begins to move forward towards greener pastures. Maybe connect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Listen to your intuition. Money comes in, finances improve. Maybe spending time with an Aquarius. You'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Life moves forward. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Kirti, General. You've got choices and options that come in around social activity. Maybe you may have teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Although it could be slow and steady wins the race, you may feel like finances are growing, changing, and improving. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and a wish comes true. You've got negativity moving into the past. You've got success coming in around work, school, or business. And you may be connected with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. Tanya, these guys are all over the place. I'm Sagittarius, may be jealous. I'm supposed to drop everything and spend time with them. Oh my God. So annoying. Titty Bomba, why is Jay gone from the team? Were they let go or they quit? I think that they quit. I don't know how bad, like, I don't know what people are saying specifically, but, like, is there somebody in your life that you, like, have never said anything bad about them? Like, you see what I'm saying? It's like people talk about other people. It's not, it's just, it's how people are. Like, I was just sitting here talking about my friend who blew me off for the other friend. Isn't that talking shit? You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it. You go outside, my one neighbor's saying, look at the way that guy parked. What kind of an asshole parks like that? Talking shit. Like, that's what people do. Like, it's just, that's how people are. I mean, you can get offended by it, but you're doing it too to people. Like, you're talking about your mother-in-law. Like, people do it. So, I mean, to think that somebody isn't doing it, I don't think I've ever asked the question and have the answer come back no, because we get annoyed with each other. You could like somebody, you could love somebody and find them to still have annoying characteristics, or they may do something that upsets you. So I don't think there's any reason to be offended by it, because we're all doing it. So, Julie, what makes A want to come around after so long? There may be a reason, or may have to reach out to you for something, and then there maybe communication picks up after that. It doesn't look like he comes back for any specific reason. Like, he's not, like he comes back because there's a mutual reason, and then it takes off from there. Like, it kind of happens like on its own. But there may be a reason why he needs to talk to you, or why you need to talk to him or something. Tanya, for tomorrow, you could have money coming in, finances are improving, a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, making decisions that push life forward. Anxiety eases, and you may hear from Capricorn. Capricorn shows up around. Adonis, why is V Aquarius a bit quiet? I haven't checked since 2 days ago, and I think that I was not blocked since the last time we spoke. I don't know about this because I haven't checked. We know which V, we know which one, yes. I don't think that you're blocked either, because it looks like communication's coming in, and I know that they could unblock you and call anyway, but I don't think that you're blocked, because it looks like the energy is kind of moving. It just may be that, you know, once again, the Hermit is here. So it's like always kind of like taking time for myself, or like getting caught up in something and like not really paying much attention to time. You know, could also have the intentions to reach out and then just doesn't get around to it. May also have funny hours sleeping. Like, may sleep funny hours, like be up all night and sleep during the day kind of a thing. Or the kind of like sleep for a couple of hours and then up for a couple of hours. There may be a weird pattern around sleep. Maggie, general for Saturday. Disappointment heals and moves into the past, and areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Listen to your intuition. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You have something happening that makes you happy around work, school, or business. That might not be on Saturday, but that may be on the horizon. Forward moving, love. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. If you're not with anyone right now, exploring your options could lead to success and a wish comes true, but it looks like new energy comes in. Perseverance pays off around a Taurus coming in. If you're already with someone, perseverance could bring in long-term commitment around your current relationship. Not with anyone, you also may have a Leo around. A wish comes true and life moves forward. telling you, Capricorn, my anxiety went up. He's texted me this morning. Yeah, you're probably going to hear from him again soon. Debs, is it over with Jake? This situation looks like it's very out of balance. I would say it may be time to explore new options. XXX, love. When it comes to love, you do have a committed relationship here, and you may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Exploring your options leads to success. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. You also may have a Leo here. Old wounds heal and move into the past. With the Empress, you've got love and money coming in, or more of it. Not bad. Kara, my dad has been slowly depleting my uni tuition money. Will he be able to replace it? Well, it does look like the struggle is real, or finances may be difficult right now. He could have some financial things improving, but it does look like things are somewhat of a struggle with the Hanged Man here, and there may be disappointment around finances. It's like he may be kind of struggling, but let's see what happens. There is opportunity for improvement coming in on the horizon, but right now things look kind of tough. Doll face for the weekend. You've got Perseverance pays off, realm, work, school, or business. You've got Perseverance, realm, work, school, or business paying off. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. A wish comes true. Maybe spending time with the Taurus, and Aries, or Pisces. New beginnings on the horizon that lead to success, and you could be planning travel. Debs, why is Jake so frustrated with me? Relationships out of balance. This situation, there's indecision around things being out of balance. So two people are not on the same page, and I don't know what the situation is, but the frustration is, I don't know if you're expecting more from him or he's expecting more from you. There's the two of you are not on the same page, and it's causing an imbalance. Julie, is it around October that he reaches out for his clothes and things, or he does it before? I don't specifically see him calling and looking for his things as of right now. So I don't know when he's going to do that, or if he's going to do that. It just may not be something he's really thinking about right now. Clara, what do you see around my gateway application? Will a chamber take me for training and then a job? It's fiercely competitive for international students. Okay, there's a couple of things that happen here. So either you get the training, either there may be a delay. So it may be something like if you just wait it out, you'll get what you want. But then there also may be something like if you do something, you get a better chance. So I don't know if that's this training or if there's something that you do in addition to the training that could put you at better odds. But yeah, inevitably you could end up getting it, yeah. All about me and Mark's thoughts and intentions and next actions. There's communication coming in quick, and then things could move forward fast. They feel like you're smart, intelligent, grounded, stable, down to earth, successful, and maybe you guys could be spending time together. Maybe over the course of like the next 10 days, communication comes in where you're spending time together. Mel for the weekend. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You have water sign around, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, that may be of significance. You've got something happening that makes you happy, and with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and new beginnings are on the horizon. RK, general for the next 5 days. Disappointments heal and move into the past. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. A wish comes true. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Money comes in, finances are improving, negativity moves into the past. You may be feeling grounded and stable around finances, and life is coming into balance. Adonis, near future with me and V. You got communication coming in. Communication comes in and it may make you happy. You're listening to your intuition, and then communication may pick up, bringing in cause for celebration. Not bad, not bad. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for? All right, Explore will be the last one. Explore General. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders when you lay down the law, set boundaries, and don't accept less than you want or deserve when it comes to like work, school, or business. Teamwork is favored. New beginnings are on the horizon. You may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You may have choices and options around social activity. T-Vet, what's going on with J Aquarius and K's engagement? This is like, it's like, it's like a giant rhinestone. That's what it's like. It's like, look, you see how big and beautiful this is? Isn't it beautiful? Like, isn't this beautiful? And it's crap. It's fake. I don't actually know if these two are ever going to get married because I don't see it here in the cards. Once again, I would never say never to anything, but I'm not seeing it right here. It looks like it's more of like they want people to look at them. They want the attention of it. But there's more attention on actually being engaged or having a wedding than there is around their relationship. It's, yeah. He's a dumbass, yeah. Yeah, I don't understand it. I don't understand it, but I guess I can't understand it. Or people that, you know, are kind of like more authentic. They just can't get into that fake, phony lifestyle. Like, I just don't get it. But it is sad. It's pathetic. It is. It's pathetic. But, you know, you're not going to have anything. You're not going to have an authentic relationship if you focused on fake. You like, fake is fake. You're going to keep cultivating more fake. Like, who are you impressing? Somebody you went to high school with 10 years ago? They gave you a thumbs up. Okay, now you're satisfied? Like, so stupid. But this is where we are. This is like everybody, like, mentally has like gone down. High Priestess, what is my brother behaving so standoffish with me? you know, it's like there may be some underlying like resentment around something. It may be I don't know if it's like it's like they feel like he's feeling a little bit resentful around something, and I think it has something to do with more of like the family dynamics between, like, I don't know if you have other siblings or other relatives that, I don't know, he's feeling like a little bit either like left out or resentful, and that's why he's standoffish. I mean, it would be great if people could just communicate their feelings, but that's asking too much. Yeah, there's a little resentment around it. Oh, Capricorn just texted. I'm not shocked. That poor guy. Alrighty, I'm gonna wrap it up. I will see you guys tomorrow. I don't know what time. I have no idea. Maybe early in the afternoon, and then we'll go skating later in the afternoon. Maybe we'll do it like that. I'm not sure. Anyhow, thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you guys tomorrow at some point. Bye-bye.